Hey guys, just out at the cottage. I found a 1947, something in that era, Pepsi bottle here. I stopped to take a picture of some rocks, and I've never walked through this kilometer of forest. It was cleared 100 years ago. It was farmland. So I'm going to just take a walk through here today and look for old bottles and see what's here. Just have my camera with me today with a macro lens, so I'm taking some pictures of flowers and things as I find them. I'll show you guys anything cool that I find. No detector today. I brought a bag full of camera gear instead, but we will come back. This is very easy to get to. It's not far from our cottage, a few hundred yards, so we will be back. Quite a bit different than the swamp around my house. Nice hardwoods, maple here. Good chance we could see some deer out here. They've got babies now. My wife saw two little fawns on the road a week and a half ago. Not too far, a couple hundred yards from here, so they're hiding up here in the woods somewhere. Well, here's some old brick. I don't know of any homesteads being here, but could very well have been something 100 years ago. I don't know. Oh, there's some more bricks. Gommel. G-O-M-O-L-L. Beautiful hardwoods out here. Easy spot to detect, and it's clear for hundreds of yards like this. There are fields in behind us up there behind that ridge. They've been cleared for 150 years, so there is history here. Those bricks have my attention. Curiosity is piqued. I think we're going to bring the detector back and swing. There's got to be a bottle dump somewhere too. There can't be just one old Pepsi bottle. I'm going to see if we can find more. Let's keep looking. Fiddleheads, ferns, forget-me-nots, stinking johnnies, and a one-eyed monster. Isn't the light in here just gorgeous? Kind of glowing. Yep, the black flies are out. You know how I know? I've got one stuck in my eye. You know it's the season when you're breathing them in and they're getting stuck in your eyes and your ears. They're starting. Well, I'm not seeing any other bottles out here, which is kind of surprising. It makes you wonder, did that little farm kid come out here, sneak away with the Pepsi, 60, 70 years ago? And to get away from his siblings, he snuck off into the forest, away from the fields where they were working. He drank his Pepsi, and then he just hid the bottle there beside some rocks. That's probably exactly what it was. Didn't want to share his Pepsi with anyone else, right? I'm going to keep looking, though. Gonna keep looking. Look at the size of that maple. It's really hard to tell on the phone, but it is massive. These are old woods, but they feel peaceful. bird song. Bit of afternoon sun coming through. It would be better without the black flies, but hey. Growing up in northern Ontario, my brother and I spent all our time in woods, very similar to this when we were kids. These are the kind of places you wanted to find as a kid, nice and open with lots of logs and deadfall that you could make a fort. You know, I think if we had the metal detector, sooner or later, you're going to find one of these little places where kids made their own fort, and you're going to find toy soldiers and whatnot. They'd be hard to find. It's not going to be on any map, or you're not going to see buildings, right? But I know the old farm is 1850s. It's about a mile from here. And they farmed 3 great big fields in behind here. These kids could have played anywhere. I'm sure like any other farm of the time, they probably had a dozen kids, right? That's just the way it was. And I'm sure the kids used to roam, you know, through these woods and play and build forts, and yeah, it's a real nice spot. Well, well, well. Can you guys see on the phone what I can see? Right there is a road. From there to there. I'm standing on an old road. I'll show you guys behind me. I can see it. It's here. Right here you can see the indent from one side and the indent from the other. Very old. So the road goes between those trees right there. And it heads back to the 3rd field that I was telling you guys about. In behind here, there's a set of fields. This is old. This might be like the original trail into that property. So if nothing else, this would be a good spot to come back and just detect this trail. But we're going to take a walk down this road and just keep our eye open on the sides. Maybe there's remnants of a building. Something that nobody else knows is here. Because I've asked, and everyone tells me, no, there's no buildings in here. But we've already found bricks that nobody told me were in here either, so. Wow, can you guys see this? It's hard to see on the camera, but there is a big drop right here. So is this something? Was there an old barn here before? Is this a... Look at, you can see the edge. Is it just a natural drop down? It's pretty big. Or was there something here? I don't know. What do we have here? Haha, look at that. '40s, '50s, '60s, I don't know. So I've just stepped down into the wet spot. I wanted to take a picture of this tree, which we will get with those nice mushrooms, but look at right here. There's an old can. Tomato juice can or something. That's got to be '40s, '50s, '60s. Do you remember the old triangle can openers? Just want to show you guys my arm. Covered in black flies. They will get you. The black flies sneak up on you. They're not like mosquitoes. They bite you, you're preoccupied, you're filming, you're photographing, you're doing whatever. You don't really feel it. Next thing you know, you go home and you've got 400 black fly bites up and down your arms. So I'm used to it. I grew up here. It's not going to stop me from getting out and adventuring. We're going to make it through black fly season. Then we've got mosquito season. Then we've got deer fly season. And the mosquitoes last right through till about August. So once we hit August, we've got bug-free bush. We'll be out doing a lot more stuff. But this isn't going to stop me. The mosquitoes might. They get so bad the mosquitoes will stop me. But black flies, pfft. We are at the end of that road, guys. And look at what I found. An old cement pad of some kind. I don't know what it was for. It's not very big. Was it a step for a porch? I don't know. But there definitely was something here, some kind of building here. Here's some brick. Not as old as the original farm would have been, but definitely a good spot we can come back and detect. What I was looking for today was a bottle dump. I really had hopes that I was going to find, you know, if this kid had come and just dropped one bottle, you would think, success, he found a good spot. Every time he had a Pepsi, he's going to come back and sneak away, and that's where that's what I was hoping, and I'd find a dozen of these old Pepsi bottles there, but I haven't seen any other bottles. So hey, you know what? It was an exploration. I don't feel that we can write this place off yet. We have to come back with the detector. Beautiful woods either way. I mean, I'll bring a camera with me. Either way, I'm going to have a day whether I'm detecting or doing photography. It's a great spot to come back anyway. I found something else to show you guys. I was actually just turning around to head back to our cottage, and look what I found. So that is the guys who own the farm down the road. One of their mailboxes, one of their kin, I guess. This must have been what the mailbox sat on. Some piece of farm equipment. I don't want to show you the name. Yeah, no mail. But they left an old logging chain. I'm just going to make my way back to the cottage. It's about a 15-20 minute walk. And I'm just going to go through the woods. We're not going to follow that old road. I'm still hoping to find a bottle dump out here somewhere. Even though I don't think there was any farmhouses or anything here. You never know. You never know what you're going to find that wasn't on a map, right? So thanks for joining me, guys. If I find anything cool, you'll know about it. And if not, I'll catch you guys in the next adventure.